talking about this man like he's some kind of.
I'm talking about. But the thing is, you know what? I'm not talking about an act. And everybody on this thing, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on the back and forth, whatever the fuck and all that right now. Again, I'm not just talking to act. I'm talking about what he represents. He represents a large body of people that think
he
like
represent the East Coast.
I know he don't represent the East Coast. That's why I'm speaking to the East Coast. I would fucking feel like shit if that shit burned down. I fuck with it over there. I got a lot of people over there. I would never in my life get on here and be like, oh man, fuck that shit. They not relevant.
Yeah, but would you feel like New York was gonna burn down like every other year?
Hold on. Bro, I got so many people from New York, man, that I love dearly, bro. That I see. I go out there quietly and deal with. You get what I'm saying? I would feel like shit if something happened in New York. Y'all just start being able to smoke weed and shit. I love it out there. That's the thing, though. With the West, bro, we don't be hating on y'all. No. We don't hate on none of that.
Wait. Yo, by
the way, this isn't a...
What is this nigga doing if he ain't the East Coast? What is that?
Hey, hold on. Let me answer. Y'all hear me? Yo.
That's from the East Coast?
Wait, hold on.
I'm from the East Coast.
Where
the fuck you from? From Jersey. East Coast nigga.
All right, hold on. Let me answer real quick. Y'all keep saying about, like, this isn't a West Coast, East Coast thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually really shocked that the West Coast is taking, like, Kendrick. If we want to talk about Kendrick and Drake, that's two rappers. That got nothing to do with the West Coast. I've not seen not one artist that has really benefited from Kendrick supposedly being Drake. So when I hear people talk about the West,
to do with the West. It has everything to do with the West.
Well, we haven't seen another artist but Kendrick. We haven't seen another one. But we haven't seen another artist.
You won't see another person. You won't see another Drake because of somebody from Compton. Light them, nigga.
Wait.
Body bag, nigga. Just fight you, nigga.
I like that. And you won't see another Drake because a nigga from Compton. I like that. That was a good one.
Bro, all I'm trying to get you to do is make sure you apologize to the people you talk about. People lost their houses and shit.
Lost their lives too.
Bro, this ain't one of them things. Like, y'all play with all that silly shit. That's not one of them things. And it don't throw loyalty doing that. It just ain't player, dog.
Hey, Act getting cooked right now, boy.
Hey,
like, it ain't player, bro. I know everybody laugh and make jokes, bro, but this shit real. This shit different because it ain't that rap shit.
Like three different points. I feel like y'all trying to bring different points. And anytime I talk about music, y'all didn't switch it to the fire. So y'all want to talk about the fires?
Yeah, because we're talking about what you said about.
Yeah, because that was the original conversation. This all started because of what you said about the fire. We can't have a conversation if I start addressing the fact that the West Coast is still musically relevant, and then y'all say, well, what about the fires? Like, hold on, what are we talking about?
That's
what we called about, Act.
Okay,
all right, so let's talk about the fires first.
He called first talking about the fires.
All right, so let's talk about the fires. Hold on, let's talk about the fires, then we can move on. Because I do have...
First, you should hold on. Apologize to the people, bro. That's it. Like, start there. Be like, look, G, I don't like y'all politics and the politicians. I lean right, whatever it is.
Let me tell this.
You don't got to talk to about the entire city.
Apologize to people that politicians. The politicians in California. Gavin Newsom set that up. I'm sorry. Hey, Gavin Newsom put y'all in that position. I would be mad about the governor too.
Cool. That's his problem. But I'm saying you got to be more
responsible. Y'all voted for him. What you mean that's his problem? Y'all voted for him. Y'all vote for him. You black first, bro. You got to have a little more taste about what you're doing, bro. You a black man. Yeah, no, I'm a black man. That shit ain't fly, bro. Wait, I'm a black man. But if y'all put somebody in power to put y'all in that position, I'm sorry.
Hold on. Listen.
No, he's talking about the initial thing. To the people for what you said you didn't care about LA. When it came down to the fires, people losing their lives. This ain't the government. This ain't the people. This is literally the people of Los Angeles. The people that watch.
Support your platform too. They lost their houses. You know what I mean?
Right, bro. Like, nah, bro. That's just so. I got real homies that don't have nowhere to live right now. Like, right this second, bro. Like, right now. Black men, black family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
start with that just so people can hear that you actually got a soul.
And then we can go to the music shit because I can't. Hold on. So I've been trying to address it. As I said, for the people who are actually affected, of course I care about those people. I still believe, with all due respect, and I know y'all live there, California's a shithole, politically and everywhere else. It's the reason why every tech company's left there. It's the reason why Donald Trump is back in office, because all of the things that really affect you guys, that what's going on now, is people have said they're not with it. Now, granted, I don't want a black man to lose their house, to be homeless, no. So I'll say that, like, unequivocally, right? I don't want somebody who is African American or somebody who is, from an inner city to lose their home. But California, what y'all don't, maybe because y'all can't see the forest from the trees, everybody looks at California as that's been exactly what's been wrong with the entire nation, from politics to everywhere else. This is why you're seeing the weak policies, the weak politicians, and all of the weak shit happening where people are getting robbed all the time. You have all these governors who can't even prevent. They could have done easy legislature to make sure that the whole place ain't burning down.
We are black in the United States, bro. I know you came over here and you was pretty young from Jamaica, bro. Every last state is the same to black people in this country. Stop talking about these crackers, man. What are you doing?
Hold on.
We don't care about no motherfucking Trump. We don't care about no motherfucking Gavin Newsom. We don't care about no.
You have to care.
We talk about people.
No, but you have to care.
Don't start preaching that punk ass. Just listen, Act. Don't start preaching that punk ass cracker shit to us, bro. We not on that time. You know what type of time we on, dog. We talking about the people.
Okay,
We not
as I
talking
said,
about that. I don't want to talk about politicians. I don't care about none of these people that run this state, this city. I don't care about none of those
if
people.
you want change.
I'm talking about the actual people.
I'm sending my empathy.
It's not about change, though. It's about you being more responsible because people do look for you to be a reasonable voice. And sometimes you get out of hand. And it's because you just don't have consequence. But I'm saying, as a man, bro, you should actually be okay with apologizing to people.
No. As I said, I have the empathy for the people, but I think California is a broken place.
It starts with, hey, I'm sorry. I care about your plight. I have an issue with the white people running the government.
Well, here's the thing.
Like you having two different conversations. You a hip hop nigga. Even if you're not a hip hop nigga, you cover hip hop.
Wait.
You know who you're talking to. We ain't talking about no
I agree with that because especially if you're doing podcasting, right? Because the people are watching you. Those politicians ain't worried about you. No, the people. So your first concern should be about the people because the people put you in the position where you're at right now. Right. So, yeah, you can have your stance on the politics and everything like that. But the people that are watching you, those are the people that you definitely need to be concerned about and, you know, should have some sympathy for. Right. You should first explain that and then get into politics. But he just getting straight into politics and like, man, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about them fires. All right. So the people that are watching you from California, like, what? You don't give a fuck about them fires. I just lost my house. I just lost, you know, I'm sure there's been many deaths. So you're just pretty much just shitting on the whole West Coast. And I'm sure there's a lot of people from Cali that listen to you. I'm sure there's a lot of people that got family in Cali. So you fucking up your own image and likeness just for saying stupid shit like that. Right. So you got to first cater to the people that are listening to you. They don't want to hear you say that, especially if they got family in Cali, especially if they people living in Cali. You know, Cali is a big state, one of the biggest, the second probably biggest or the first biggest state. So a lot of people live there. A lot of people have relatives, friends, family, loved ones. Right. So, you know, a lot of people don't like what you said.
Gavin Newsom on your side. We don't go to your side for no Gavin Newsom. We don't go to your stream for Gavin Newsom. We don't care about none of these politicians on your stream.
You're putting out just ignorance at this point because you're saying, well, we don't care about. Listen, I'm sorry, my brother, I live in America. If you think, listen, you think about, listen, I've covered every inner city. I've covered every inner city in America. The majority of the reason why we see crime this and third is because of who's running the shit. So when you're saying,
no, it's not. It don't matter which person is running the shit. It don't matter which one of these white people running the shit. It's going to be the same class of black people that been here.
That's not true. That's not true. Again,
it is true. And you don't believe in systemic racism because you're not from here.
So now. So now you're calling these California fires that I've looked on the news and it seems to be affecting more affluent neighborhoods and more inner cities. You're saying that this is a racism thing. Come on, bro, stop it, man.
I'm not saying this.
Nobody ever said it was racism.
I'm not agreeing.
We said you should say sorry for saying fuck the fires. You running around in circles, bro.
No, you're trying to go an apology.
They didn't take it the wrong way. He said it how he meant it.
You're trying to solicit an apology. As I said, and I'm gonna continue to say what I mean. The people, especially people of color, if they're affected by this, I have the empathy and the utmost support to them. But California is a broken, irreplaceable, broken place. And honestly, everything we see there, I understand why it's happening. Not that I want it to happen, but it's a place that is, at this point.
Cuz I told you.
So okay. Does your opinion stem from the life that's been lost in the rap community because of LA?
Say again? No.
Possibly.
Does your opinion stem from the lives that have been lost from the rap community that happen to LA?
No, I'm telling y'all about a place that I've seen that when we think about anything, and it has nothing to do with rap. I've just looked at California. Like, for example, if we look at just how
you are only.
Nobody wants. Play this. I could quote y'all stats and y'all be probably like, "Oh no, let's just talk about the black man." Why is everybody moving out of California? It's a shithole, bro. I'm sorry. I know you live there. It's a shithole. That's not the dope place. I'm sorry. Why people moving out of California? Everybody's leaving California at a record rate. Why?
It's because it's expensive. This is fun.
Cost a lot, bro.
Because Cali
that has nothing to do with this. With having sympathy of people losing their homes and losing their life. He's changing the conversation. We're talking about people losing their lives, people losing family members, people losing everything. Has nothing to do about what city, state, politics, just goddamn, just humanity at this point. But he trying to change the topic. He trying to change the narrative. We're just talking about being a human being. God damn, but he trying to change this into something else.